General Mills has something going on with their Chex cereals. These guys are awesome for making party mixes and also just eating plain with milk. Today we're going to be trying all 8 of these to see which of these Chex cereals is the very best.
Now, Chex has some healthier and some unhealthier flavors, and a lot of times when we do taste tests, well, they're about taste. So the healthier ones never go through, which is why today we are actually doing 2 separate taste tests because we got 3 healthy Chex and 5 unhealthy ones. So we're going to determine the very best healthy Chex and the very best unhealthy Chex.
Okay, so I've got a question for you. Just predictions. Which one of these do you think is going to win?
Well, there's a chocolate one. So I have to go with the chocolate one.
Okay.
I just like chocolate a lot.
I don't know if this is going to win, but the one I'm most excited about is the peanut butter Chex.
Ooh.
I've never had it before, and it just seems very intriguing.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking forward to that, and maybe that one might eke it out. We'll see.
And before we get into the taste test, be sure to subscribe to our channel if you have not already, because we're going for 2,000 subscribers and we post food reviews every single week.
All right, let's get started. All right, we are ready for our healthy round, and we've got wheat versus corn versus rice here. What we're going to be doing is just try all 3 of them kind of at the same time, intermix, and we're going to tell you which one is the best out of these healthy cereals.
All right, you mentioned to me that you ate these wheat Chex as a kid and that you
did.
liked them. And these look very gross compared to the other ones. I don't know what's wrong with these.
Well, the reason is because we always had a thing of sugar next to our cereals, and we would just dump a bunch of sugar on this wheat Chex, and it was really good with sugar.
Hold
It's
on.
actually pretty
Okay.
sweet. I mean, it's not like a junk cereal, but it's got some sweetness
It's kind
going
of
on.
like dry.
Yeah, a little bit dry.
I almost choked on it there. I did just notice, this is probably by far the healthiest. This has 52 grains.
Grams.
Grams of whole grain per serving.
Wow.
This one only has, what is it, like 16?
16, and this one's got 17.
So a lot more whole grains in the wheat Chex. It's really not bad. I think I'd almost call it good.
Yeah,
I'm
is
a little
good.
bit surprised.
Eat your words, baby. And I like the crunch too. It's solid, you know,
Even though
almost a chewy crunch to it.
Even though it looks dried up and mummified, it
Almost
actually
like dog
tastes
food.
decent. All right, the corn Chex.
I like those too. It's got a good crunch to it.
Okay.
A softer crunch.
Those are definitely better. You know what it actually kind of reminds me of? The flavor of a waffle cone,
Oh.
and it's good.
Yeah, flavor and actually a little bit the texture too.
Put some of these on your ice cream, and it'll taste like you're eating a waffle cone with it.
All right, what about these rice Chex?
Rice Chex, can they be as good as the corn?
They're a little plainer.
In terms of taste, yes. In terms of texture, no.
Really?
These are the crunchiest ones, I think, or the crispiest ones.
Crispiest. Did you say you like the flavor of this one better? Mm-hmm. Okay, I agree.
And I think the flavor here is a little bit more important than the texture because they're not too dissimilar. Somehow the milk also goes better with the corn Chex. Like the flavor of the corn goes better with the milk.
I agree. This one definitely my favorite.
Okay, yeah. So corn
Okay.
Chex is the best healthy Chex, but who really cares about this one?
Let's get on to
I guess
what really
if
matters.
you're really trying to go for health, then probably
Then
go
go for the wheat Chex.
with the wheat Chex because it has way more whole grains than the other
And it's
ones.
still pretty good.
But if you want the yummiest one, stay tuned because we're about to find out.
That's right.
Now we're moving on to the real stuff, the junk cereals. We've got apple cinnamon, honey nut, chocolate, blueberry, and peanut butter.
Yum.
I am looking forward to this because those healthy ones were actually pretty good. I'm imagining how good these ones will
These are
be.
gonna be a lot better.
Yeah.
All right, so we decided that we weren't gonna pour the milk all at the same time because this one's gonna be super soggy by the time we get here. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna pour it one at a time as we go.
So we will be tasting apple cinnamon first. So they actually have some like normal pieces and then the apple cinnamon
Right.
pieces. Not a huge fan of that, but I guess maybe they're trying to keep it like half healthy still. So we gotta make sure to get some apple cinnamon pieces.
Okay, I like that flavor. That was very good. Now, is this one a rice? Oh yeah, it's a rice. Let's see
Dang.
there on the bottom. So this is a rice base. Wow, I gotta go in for another bite of
You know
that.
what's actually really good about this is that it's not, how do I describe it? They did it so perfectly that what I'm about to say doesn't even make sense. It's like a hint of apple cinnamon, but it's still really strong. Do you understand that? Like,
Yes.
like it's not an overpoweringly sugary
It's
or
not
sweet.
sugary. That's
That's
the point.
thing about it.
Yeah.
So it's not super sweet, but there is still
the
a strong
flavor.
apple cinnamon flavor.
yeah, this was really good.
So good job, Chex.
I like that.
That's really good.
Okay, should we go for the honey nut?
Yeah. So is this basically Honey Nut Cheerios,
I don't
but
know.
in
Haven't
Chex
found
form?
out. So this one is corn base on this one. That one is super crunchy.
Way crunchier. This is the crunchiest one we've eaten so far. And
that has a weird
You don't like it?
taste.
I actually like this. It's kind of like,
You know what it reminds me of?
what?
Honeycomb.
Yeah, there's like these little like hardened honeycomb candies that I eat, and I really like those, so I'm kind of accustomed to it. Maybe if you're not so used to it, you wouldn't like it as much.
It's got some weird, like, behind the scenes flavor. I don't know what it is, but I definitely like the apple cinnamon better between
Okay,
these two.
even though I do like the honey nut, I definitely like apple cinnamon better as well.
All right, well, let's go on to the chocolat. So this one again is like half and half. It's got some chocolate and some
Rice.
non-chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, some rice. After tasting the apple cinnamon, I was a little bit worried about this one because there's not. I was worried there
super
wasn't going to be a
chocolatey.
super strong chocolatey flavor, or I guess sweet flavor.
Yeah.
Like there was with the apple cinnamon, and I was right.
It's sweet, and I can taste a bit of cocoa, but it is not like you're eating that thinking, wow, this is a chocolate cereal.
Yeah, if I ate this and didn't know what it was, I probably wouldn't even think it was supposed to be a chocolate cereal. There's a little bit of cocoa flavor, but I'm gonna say still the best one is apple cinnamon.
We're getting on to the blueberry, which
Blueberry.
I wonder if this one is kind of a seasonal or something, because I haven't seen it before, but
Maybe
I'll
it's
find
new.
out. And this one is
Looks like rice.
rice again. Okay.
The punch is immediate.
Good blueberry
You
flavor.
immediately get that blueberry flavor. And it is stronger than the chocolate, which is really good.
Okay, that first bite I thought I tasted some weird thing again, but
Yeah.
my second bite I didn't. So
I guess we gotta get a palate cleanser, not pellet cleanser.
that probably would have been good.
Okay, I'm kind of curious. I want to try that one compared to the apple
Yeah,
cinnamon.
that's kind of where I'm at too.
Because this is the first contest, but maybe we should eat
right.
the peanut butter first
do that.
and see how that one is.
Okay, last one, and I think we're using up the rest of our milk.
The rest of the milk we had. Barely enough.
Here. Yep. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're back to corn. That's pretty strong peanut butter
So
flavor.
since it's corn, it's the crunchy
Yep.
texture again. And the peanut butter flavor is actually coming through a little bit more on the aftertaste than it is right at the beginning, like the other ones.
Right.
So I don't know how to feel about it.
It's got a good peanut butter flavor though. I
Because
like
it's
it.
like at first you don't really get it, and then after you swallow the cereal is when you really start to taste it. So I guess if you're going in for multiple bites, it'll be a good thing.
I'm gonna say it is definitely between these three. I don't know. Should we just move these ones out of the way for now? So we've got the apple cinnamon, blueberry, and peanut butter here. So I'm gonna just start back over here again.
Okay.
And
Back
see.
to the apple cinnamon.
I think that
So-
one might have the strongest
The strongest flavor.
Flavor.
Yeah, the cinnamon sugar flavor on that is really good.
But like we said, it's not like so sweet. It's just a really good apple cinnamon flavor.
Yeah. Blueberry? I don't think I like that as much as the apple cinnamon.
I think I'm over here too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what about the peanut butter?
And surprisingly, it's got like a really strong apple flavor. It's pretty easy to make something taste really cinnamony, but a lot of apple things that I've had, apple flavored things, they don't taste very appley, but that does. I think we need to do hand over the favorite to see which
The
one is
classic.
the real winner. Uh-oh. I just ate the last of those.
Darn it. Well, I think I already have my answer, so I will not need another bite. All these three, though, are very good
They're
options.
all very good.
If you want to
Okay.
try all of them.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready too.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. The very first one we tried out of the junk ones.
Surprising.
And I don't know if I should really call these junk ones. They're not super. Maybe I should check how much sugar is in
Let's
these.
look and see. Peanut butter versus apple cinnamon. So we've got 9 grams of added sugar. I mean, that's kind of a lot for 41 grams.
And this one has 10.
Okay. Could
So
be worse.
It's a fourth of it is sugar, which is not super healthy, obviously, but definitely some cereals that are a lot worse than that.
Oh yeah, for sure. 3 grams of protein in here.
But apple cinnamon Chex, which I've never had before, is officially the best Chex flavor.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave it a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next week.
See ya.